Okay, comic book fans, welcome to another in our series of price variant shows. And as usual, we've got, there we go. Oh, no. We've got Alan and we've got me. Okay, and today we have a Good Girl Art special. So where both Alan and myself are showing off some of our favorite Good Girl arts. And also we're doing a spec each, and Alan is going to, no, I'm going to try and baffle Alan with my guess who, because he got me with his, so he could be going one ahead if he gets mine. Mm-hmm. Right, okay, so let's start with some Good Girl art from Alan.
Okay, so if you've been watching my videos, I hope people are. I'm going to show some Golden Age. Sorry, I got to get into the Golden Age. I got to show my favorite girl. I'm really into Miss Mask right now. I'm like collecting all these Miss Masks related items. So this is America's Best Comics, number 23. And it is actually her first cover appearance in America's Best Comics. They kind of ran up to 30, I think it was up to 31 issues, and she was on the cover from 23 to 31. So it's kind of like I'm not sure how well you can see.
Yeah, I can. This is good. I was just trying to get a closer look. Yeah.
Just really sexy. They kept on changing her costume. Like it started out pretty tame actually. And then it just became a little bit more revealing as it went along. And maybe they realized that they could get more comic sales.
Maybe they were monitoring sales, and the more flesh she showed, the higher the sales went.
Yeah. I'm actually working on trying to get a complete collection of her covers. Okay. So she also appeared in Fighting Yank and Exciting Comics. So I have all the ones from Exciting Comics, now working on America's Best and that Fighting Yank. So it's like, they're really hard to find actually. It's just, you know, it's one of those challenging things, getting these Golden Age comics. So it's just a character I like.
Yeah, I might not have got your Guess Who right, but if you'd asked me to guess who was going to appear on your Good Girl comics, Miss Mask would have been top of my list.
Yeah, I really like the girl. I don't know why. I'm just sort of obsessed with her right now. So, and this is Alex Schomburg art. So, and really brilliant artist, actually. So that's that one.
Let's have another one, Alan.
Okay, you want to see another?
Yeah.
Actually, okay. So to keep with the theme of Miss Mask, here's another America's Best Comics. This is number 27. And I just like this. It's not, actually, they didn't do it the way that they should have. They could have done it really cool where it could have been one of those infinite covers.
Yeah.
Where, you know, she's painting and like, you know, painting, but they didn't. But it is a cool cover.
Yeah, it's nice. That's
yeah.
nice. I like the composition.
Yeah, it is. Not many people know this character nowadays, but he was huge in the Golden Age. This is Black Terror. Yeah, just a Golden Age forgotten character.
Yeah,
but a lot of people think that he was kind of the origin for the Punisher.
Well, yeah, I can see why. Yeah.
Similar kind of.
Yeah.
And similar motivations. He was all about getting revenge and like, you know, beating up the bad guys. So interesting kind of, you know, connection to the modern age, I guess. So yeah, again, Miss Mask. I'm a big fanboy for her. So keeping it to the Miss Mask stuff. So I'd love to see yours.
Okay, so I've got some. What am I going to pick next here? I've got a few different ones. I'm going to show 2 or 3 here. So first up, and I'm showing this one because I think it's a particularly important comic, and it's she's a good girl. It's Miss Marvel #1, the first appearance of first Kamala Khan as Miss Marvel, and in her own series, you know, the first Asian superhero.
First Islamic.
Islamic.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I really like the cover. So I think it's a particularly important comic. And I think, you
Yeah.
know, it isn't a spec play, but I do think this is a long-term
Uh,
spec.
it is a good spec as well. It's actually a good series. I'm a big fan of the series,
Yeah.
strangely enough. I
Yeah.
thought it would be kind of like one of these like swap ones, where they, try to make it politically correct. No, it's actually quite good. It's
Yeah.
well done.
And I've actually got one of the alternate covers, which I really like as well. And this is her lying in bed as
Oh
a
wow.
teenager, and she's using her stretchy ability to switch her alarm clock off.
That's awesome.
I really love that cover.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know how Feige tries to get things from the comics into the movie.
I
I think
I could see that happening.
that could be a scene in one of
Oh,
the,
definitely.
yeah.
I have a feeling though it'd be like when she can make almost like a hammer with her hand, and I could just see her smashing it.
But you know, that's such a great teenager pick, isn't it? I don't want to get out of bed in the morning.
Is that one of those incentive covers, or what is that?
I don't think so. I think it was just a variant edition. It was just a variant cover from
Oh, cool.
Marvel
It's
number
very
one.
cool cover.
Yeah,
I have the other one, but
yeah.
not that one.
No,
Yeah. Great.
this is quite hard to find.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen it. So.
And I'm going to show another one. And I really like this cover. And another good girl. It's the
Oh.
She-Hulk. And this is one of my favorite movies ever. This is a homage, of course, to Pulp Fiction. Yeah.
Mm.
So absolutely love that cover.
I've been trying to get that cover for there's a couple of the She-Hulk ones that I've been trying to get. I couldn't find that one. I couldn't find it.
It's quite hard to find.
Yeah, it's a
but
great cover.
I love this cover.
Yeah, it's great.
Because it was one of my favorite films, Pulp Fiction. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of She-Hulk. I have the jump rope one.
Yeah, I know. I've seen. Yeah. I haven't got. I've seen it on every time I'm on the wall. I see that one, and I think I've got to comment.
That's a great comment. It's so funny. It's so funny. I hope that when they do the She-Hulk series, that they have that kind of levity. With just be silly and like.
I think that's what they're going to do. I think it's going to be the comedy. It's the
comedy, but a bit of sexiness comedy, like in the jump rope one. It's so funny. Like it's like because she's kind of making fun of the fact that she's always kind of wearing she's skimpily dressed, and it's like, do you want me to get naked or something? Like, and they're like, yeah, jump here. Here's some rope to jump with. And she, it's really silly. It's kind of awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my Guess Who now.
Okay. Wow.
Right, so this isn't Good Girl. Okay. I couldn't find a decent Good Girl Guess Who. Where's it gone? Here it is. Right. You might know this straight off. Okay. I know your comic. I'm going to hide at the top corner because it will give it away.
Okay.
So this is Doomsday Squad number 3. And it is the first time this character appears in color. So it's not their first appearance. It's the first time they appear in color.
Okay.
This character has a TV series coming up, or related character has a TV series coming up.
Okay, I'm just trying to think. Actually, you got me on this one. Wait, I'm thinking.
That's John Bernhardt on the front.
Yeah.
It's a Fantagraphics book that might help.
Yeah, I was thinking like The Rocketeer or something like that, but John Byrne also did like Hellboy. But his first color appearance was in a different book.
Not Hellboy.
Not Hellboy. I know that.
Not bad.
But I'm just thinking, upcoming series.
So he is a fairly major character, and his comic books and the comic books associated with this character have been going potty recently.
Is a cartoon series?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would guess. Okay. the only cartoon series that I know are coming up. I'm going to try to cheat by thinking of which cartoon series are coming up. I don't really know what cartoon series are coming up. They just did He-Man, which was terrible. And I heard that they're going to make like a Dungeons and Dragons series. But no, this would be wrong. And what other series? I heard they're going to do Super Pets, but that's not the right company. And what other ones? You got me stumped here a bit. I'm just trying to think of what other series are coming up. I'll probably know it once I hear it, but
you'll know it when you hear it. Yeah.
Conan.
I'm going to tell you.
Okay, tell me.
First color appearance of.
I can't see.
Usagi Yojimbo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have known that. Fantagraphics. Yeah. That's sort of obvious.
Get it from the Fantagraphics.
Oh, geez. Yeah. I didn't realize that was his first color appearance.
Yeah. First color appearance of Usagi Yojimbo.
Like, you know, what's funny? I've been trying to get that, the like number 2. What's it called?
Albedo.
Graphics number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been trying to get that. I had the first series of Usagi Yojimbo.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that was his first color. Is that one that is relatively affordable?
Yes. So, but it's going up people weren't aware of it, and I did see it on a spec show about a month ago.
Wow. So it's Doomsday?
Doomsday Squad number 3.
I'm actually searching it right now. Squad.
And it actually says along the splash here, this issue, Usagi Yojimbo in color.
Wow. Wow, that's interesting. So Doomsday Squad, and Doomsday is obviously one word, so I'm spelling it wrong here. Doomsday Squad. Sorry, I have to search this because it's just too cool of a book to not have. Of course, they don't have it on the place that I'm looking. It's sad.
It's not that common a book. You can imagine the print run on this wasn't huge.
Oh yeah, I can imagine it's pretty rare. Like it's sort of like the Ninja Turtles. They also were one of those ones that made their first color appearance in a different book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
It was in what's it called? What's the name of that book? Grimjack.
Not Gobbledygook. No, that was Black and
No,
White.
Grimjack.
Grimjack, yeah.
Yeah. I had to think about it. So wow. Okay. So yeah, I actually heard that they're going to make a series with her, with him.
Well, I think it's a descendant of Usagi Yojimbo, and it's set in space.
Oh yeah. I heard that.
Yeah.
There's actually a space Usagi Yojimbo.
There is. Yeah, I've got that as well. Yeah.
You got that as well? Okay. Wow. I haven't picked that up yet, but.
So I had, again, going back to because I was buying comics I used to buy lots of independent comics. And so again, earlier this year, I went into my attic and I opened up one of my long boxes and I took some out and sort of sat down and went through them. And I'd got 2 copies of Usagi Yojimbo number 1, which is now, it's $1,000 at least.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got it. I got the set for $100.
Wow.
Like a couple of years ago. So.
Well, the number 1 now is just going through the roof.
Wow, that's crazy.
Every time I look at it, it's gone up another $100.
Wow. Okay, so I did well then.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bit pricey at the time, actually.
No, just if your number 1 is in decent condition, it's worth 10 times what you pay.
Yeah, it's probably a VF or maybe a near mint minus.
It's probably still worth $300 or $400, but just by itself.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
That's all right.
So that's cool. Okay, so we stumped each other. That's pretty sad.
We're still 1-1.
So wow, we're not doing so well at these guessing games. So
And
yeah,
I should have got yours, and I think you should probably have got mine with the Fantagraphics and the.
yeah. I was totally thinking. I was thinking like more superhero. Like I was in that train of
Yeah, I
thought,
know.
and
Yeah,
I just
yeah, yeah.
once you're in that train of thought, you totally messes you up. So, but I didn't even know that. I didn't know that I should have known about that as a comic to look for.
Okay, so Alan, have you got any more good girls to show us?
I got some that I brought just for fun. So I just brought a bunch. I was really trying to show different ages. So I figured I should show something from the Silver Age as well, since I showed bronze. This is kind of like one of the ones, I think I've shown this many times.
You showed that in show, and it's I did go and look for this, and I couldn't.
This is a great one.
Yeah.
This would almost be a spec buy as well, because
Yeah.
like I didn't actually have a second spec. So I would almost say that this is a good spec, just because of the fact that there is kind of this weird resurgence of good girl art. Like this video that we're doing right now is actually very relevant, because there's this right now, good girl art is really hot. And it like anything like just that has a really nice cover is going for a lot. And this one is kind of maybe the best known from the Silver Age. And you know, it's just a really great cover. So that's one.
That is on my watch list.
Yeah, and then I brought some Golden Age, as usual. This is the one I love to show. I always love showing this one. This is like probably the best Archie good girl art. Really pricey book. Even since I bought it, I paid $1,500 for it.
Wow, in a 4.
It's like yeah, for a 4. I think I've seen people paying $1,500 for a 2. Now it's gone up that much, you know. So it's one of those books that you're probably looking at like 3,000 to get a like this kind of level. So it's gone up a lot. And that just shows you how hot the good girl art market is. And one more, this one's a low grade, but it's a junior. And if you can get this in any grade, it's a 500 plus book, you know, even in like, it could barely be a book. Like I've seen people just sell the cover, like not even like, not even the book itself. It's just like the cover, and they were asking a few $100s for it. Yeah. So this is Al Felstein. Yeah, really great artist. Headlight cover. Yeah, got so much going on. So I'm a big fan of Junior. I'm trying to get the whole set. I'm just 2 away. So it's just a really great.
Yeah, those are really good.
So yeah, so those are the ones I brought.
Okay.
I brought some other stuff, but they're loose. But
okay, I'm going to show some more. Mine these are modern stuff, but I do quite like some of the modern good girl art. This is one of these dress covers of Storm.
Oh wow!
Yeah, really.
Is that like Art Germ or somebody? Or?
No, it's the Shannon. I can't remember the second name, but he does loads of these dress covers.
Yeah. I've noticed that a lot of the good girl art nowadays is that style, where it's just like some like profile, or you know, I mean, like some kind of portrait art.
Yeah. Another one. This is an Art Germ cover.
Okay.
This is Wolverine's X23, is she called?
X23, yeah.
Laura. I think that's a really nice cover.
Yeah, it's a really great cover.
And I love this one as well. This is Amazing Spider-Man 49, an alternate.
I love that Bruce Timm.
Bruce Timm,
it's a great cover. I think I picked that up. I think I have that one. It's a really great cover. I really like Bruce Timm.
This is one of my favorite covers. I just think this is such a great cover.
Yeah, it's actually one of his best. It's an homage to her first cover appearance.
Yes, because she's
during the disco.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. So I like that one. And finally, I'm going to show you what I think is one of the weirdest covers. So it's got no value. Okay. Not a spec. It is just. I bought a lot of comics from a charity shop. you know, and they didn't show any of them, you know, so I paid whatever it was, 50 quid and got 50 random comics. Mm-hmm. And this one was in there. And if you've got a weirder cover than this, I'd like to see it. Okay. So this is Lois Lane, and she's whipping. Superman is bound, so he's in bondage, and Lois Lane is whipping a mannequin of Superman.
But is it like a voodoo doll kind of element to it, or what is it?
I haven't read the story. I just thought this is bondage. Lois Lane.
S&M, definitely.
It's S&M, and it's got the Comic Code Authority symbol on it.
That is really weird. I should have brought it. I have the one where Superman's licking Starfire's boot. You know that one? That's a great cover. That's a really great cover. It's like, you know, it's like she's like being almost like a dominatrix, and he's like kissing her boot. It's like, oh man.
Oh, I've not
so
seen
weird things got past the Comic Code Authority. I don't know how. So what's
I can imagine the reason it got past the Comic Code Authority is because the person she's whipping is a mannequin.
Yeah. Yeah, if it was him, then it wouldn't be allowed. Probably.
Yeah.
So what number is that?
Lois Lane, Superman's girlfriend, number 73. I mean, it's worth nothing, you know. It's.
Oh yeah, of course. But that's going to be in one of my future unboxing videos. I'm going to be buying that.
I bring that out because I think it's just such a fun cover.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's almost Batgirl art.
I've never seen this shown by anybody else ever.
I've never seen that. Actually, you know what's sad? I almost bought a complete collection of Lois Lane. They had it on Heritage Auction, and it went for $1,500
for the whole lot.
For the whole lot, you could have gotten the whole collection. I was so close. Like my top bid was like $1,400. And somebody just bid me out, and I was like debating. And then by the time that I made my debate in my mind, auction closed and moved on. I was like,
so annoying, isn't it?
Probably should have gotten it. But yeah.
All right. Great show, Alan. Thanks for attending. I know you've got to get off to another meeting, but I'd like to thank you for coming on my channel and playing. And it's still 1-1.
Still 1-1. We suck.
And, our next video is going to be Bad Girl art, so
that should be fun.
That's going to be fun, and it's going to be probably a couple of weeks' time because I'm going to be away for a bit. Okay, thanks very much, Alan.